NBC's Dollar Donald at the White House. Senator Sam Brownback is a Republican senator from Kansas. He sits on the Judiciary Committee. Senator Brownback, thank you for joining us in that noisy hallway tonight. Do you think, well, let me ask you, sir, would you support a sliding scale for cost of living adjustments in Social Security?
I don't think that's the sort of solution we ought to be going at, but I think we ought to look at all of them right now. I mean, this is a big program. It impacts every American, and it's the sort of thing we need to get the dialogue going. So I would embrace any proposal to come forward, but I personally don't think that's really the route we ought to be going.
Do you believe that a lot of Americans who are middle class or more comfortably middle class, slightly upper class, support Social Security mainly because it isn't means tested? Because if you work, you get the money. You don't have someone coming along and saying, oh, you're doing too well for us, we're going to cut back on your cost of living adjustment.
I wouldn't say that that's necessarily the reason that they do support it. In my estimation, a lot of people have supported it, looking at it, saying this is an insurance program. It's a set amount of income that I can count on, that I'm paying into. If you're looking at it and saying, well, okay, I'm going to have some means testing, I don't think most people have put that in their calculus in looking at Social Security. And now, though, it may come something that enters into the debate. We need to have the debate to start the solution to Social Security, which we really need to get to.
Do you think the President decoupled the issue tonight a bit of personal accounts and the solvency issue?
Some, and again, I think, Chris, what's going on here is he's just saying, let's get this process started, and we haven't been able to get it started up on Capitol Hill because there's just been so much reticence on the part of the Democrats. And really, we need to have this big discussion as a country. I applaud the President for getting that going. Right now, though, in Congress, we're trying to get a supplemental through. We've got an energy bill we're looking at, and you're seeing a lot of other crying issues really pushing into the agenda portfolio, like immigration and certainly judges.
What do you think of James Dobson, Senator?
I think James Dobson's a great person. He's done a lot on that focus in the family group to really focus the country back on the centrality of the issues of family, and he's really brought a political activism to a number of people that for some period of time have been concerned but not particularly politically active.
Do you think the President took a little slap at Mr. Dobson tonight by saying he disagrees with anyone, including Dobson, who say that the people who support the filibuster and judicial nominations are attacking people of faith?
No, I don't think he's taking a slap at Dr. Dobson, but I think he's saying I've got a different opinion, and a lot of people have different opinions on this. I think there's just a great deal of frustration about the judiciary, about not getting the judicial appointments, but also because so much of the political agenda in the country has now gone to the judiciary instead of through the normal legislative process. It builds a real frustration with that judiciary, and I think you're really seeing that bubbling up to the surface in a big way across the electoral map in the country and people's opinions.
Okay, thank you very much, U.S. Senator Sam Brownback of Kansas, a Republican. Let me go to Joe Scarborough right now.